The next two brands are incredibly innovative. The next one in particular is probably the single most innovative beauty product I've ever featured or ever used in my entire life. And I kid you not, that is not an exaggeration. So I hope everybody is still here with us, because you are going to be so glad you know about it, but so interested to know about this product. The true story, I featured this product. I'm going to show it to you right here. It's called EDO Skincare, and such a pretty bottle. But I featured this 2 months ago, maybe a month ago. I forget exactly when it was. Because it is on the more expensive side, I'm going to highlight it right now so you can see what I'm talking about. It is a little on the pricey side when it comes to skincare. And they had sent me a bottle to feature, and I was so excited to try it that I committed to myself that I was going to follow their directions, do exactly what they said for at least 30 days to see if it really, really works. And I did that because I read so many of the reviews, and they were so remarkable. Like, I thought, how could these be real? How could it really work as well as these people are saying? And these people were saying this was way too expensive. They couldn't afford it, but they had to try it because of what they heard. And now it's like they just find a way to put this into their budget because it is that good. So that's why I committed to it. And someone's just chiming in saying this stuff seriously works. You guys, it's crazy how good this works. This is, Jen knows too, I told her the same thing. So after using it for just about a month, I tracked down the CEO of the company, and I sent him a direct message on Instagram, and I said, holy cow, this actually really works. And we hear so many promises from so many skincare brands out there. And within 30 days, for me to really have a noticeable difference, really noticeable difference for me, I couldn't believe it. And I just thought, is there something else I'm doing that might have changed it? But when I go back to the reviews and I read what they're saying, it's exactly what I'm experiencing. So what makes this so unique and so special? First of all, unlike any other skincare brand I know of, this was developed by a brain scientist, a neurologist. His name is John Blass. John, his whole specialty, his whole focus in his career has been Alzheimer's research and what causes it and how to help it. Thank God for people like John Blass. His wife, Gita, ended up having a surgery, I think it was, and she had a very deep scar from that. And they got to talking, and he got to thinking about what he had created for Alzheimer's research and the way that technology works for reversing the aging process to help people with Alzheimer's research. And he figured out a way to harness elements of that and make it topical. And so that is what is right here. I'm going to open it up. And when you use this, I will say something that's really important is you do really need to shake it well to bring all the ingredients together. And then I use about, and I don't know if the brand is they are here. I says, I'm here and it works. It absolutely works. I use about a half of a dropper. Is that right? I'm curious. I would love for you guys to let me know. So I use about that much, rub it around, and then I pat it all over my face. I even do my neck and my décolletage, and that much that does the job. I do it under my eyes. I do my whole face. That is the first step that I do before I do anything else with my skincare. I say that's the first step. Really, the first step is exfoliating. And so IDEO does recommend they want you to exfoliate at least once a week when you're using this. So I followed their directions to a T. I exfoliated once a week, maybe even twice a week. And that's why I was so happy to show you those Sima face towels before this, because that is perfection with this. So by doing that, they have what's built into this is what they call, it's an RMA, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the complex. I don't know why that was such a hard word. RMA complex. So it has resveratrol is the the R, malate is the M, and then antioxidants is the A. So that is the core But basically what it does is it retrains your skin to back, sort of, what somebody called it in one of the reviews, it's almost like memory foam for your skin. It trains your skin to bounce back. And that is what I noticed. It really does. What they tout is that it targets 8 different signs of aging, and it's all the ones that we know about. Is the even, the skin tone, it's the wrinkles, it's the elasticity, it's all of those things, but it's designed to target each one of them. And so what I was really looking at, there were 2 areas that I was looking at that caused me to DM him and say, my God, it really works. And I had some really pretty significant lines here, whether it was from laughing or sleeping on a pillow like that. And then the lines under my eyes and my crow's feet were my most pronounced. And I want to say 2 weeks in, I really started getting closer to my mirror thinking, I think I'm really noticing a difference. These have almost all but disappeared. It's been remarkable. And so if you are somebody that is on a budget when it comes to beauty and skincare, I would encourage you to give this a try, because the amount of money that we would spend on all these different products that don't really work, and we do them again and again and again, you could spend that on this, and it is going to work for real so much faster. In fact, I love that they actually lay out, and they've studied it again and again and done, real verified tests with many, many people, and they lay out sort of a timetable. And I appreciate that, because you kind of want to know what to expect. And basically 5 days in, you'll start to notice a difference. And I would say that's about right. And I hadn't seen the timetable when I first started doing it. I wrote this down somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. So 5 days in, you're going to start seeing more even skin tone. I do notice more even skin tone too. That is something I notice. I don't remember when I noticed it, but I do notice that. And then about 14 days in, that's when the fine lines start to lessen. And that is pretty much exactly what I noticed. It was my eyes and here that I noticed it the most. And then 30 days in, a few different things start to happen. Your pores get smaller. I have to look in the mirror to see if that's true. I haven't really looked at my pores. I don't know if you guys, is that true? The wrinkles continue. So we talked about fine lines at day 14, but then it's the wrinkles. And so that's what I would say happened here, is this was more not fine lines. This was more of the wrinkles. These were more of the fine lines. So that started to happen. And then dark spots and things like that start to diminish as well. So I would encourage you guys. I read every single review on Amazon for this. I've read every review on a couple other different websites as well. They are not fake reviews. They are real reviews. Someone saying yes. Can't. Oh, I'm missing. Oh, can men use it? It was a question. And yes, absolutely. And I know men are getting much more into skincare these days. There's a whole lot going on in men's beauty and skincare. And so definitely. So it has been remarkable. That's all I can say. That's the word that comes to mind for me, is remarkable, because I was blown away enough to directly reach out to them and let them know that. And it was so great. He responded right away and he said, I know, I'm telling you, this really works. So his name is Andrew, by the way. And I'm hoping Andrew's the one that's here with us. Now, you can imagine how excited I was when I learned that they came out with a brand new product. So this product is brand spanking new. So this is brand new to Amazon. They literally just got it up just in time for this show, really. And so I'm so excited. I used it for the very first time yesterday. So I can't speak to this one in the way that I can speak to this one. But if it is anything like it, which I'm sure it is, I'm sure that they're designed to complement each other, then I'm going to have just as rave reviews for this one. And I was so happy to note that they did come out with this, because this is kind of step 2. This is a Skin Memory Daily Moisturizer. So this is the Skin Memory Serum. And so what I was doing, I'm doing the exfoliating, I'm doing the serum, and then I'm going on to my other skincare products. But I'm loving this so much that I'm wishing that there was something to go after. I wish and I shall receive. So they did come out with this. They just came out with it. It is Anti-Aging Moisture RMA Complex. So it's utilizing that same technology, that same formula, but putting it in the form of a moisturizer to complement what this is already doing. So that same technology that John Blass when I say technology, the research, all of that incorporated into this entire skincare line. And how, I mean, it's crazy to think of all the different ways that same technology or formula could be used for other things as well. But I loved it the first time I put it on. It feels amazing. It feels silky, very moisturizing, very light. I mean, it feels very luxe. Let's just say that. And I don't know if you can see there. I am starting to put my face products on my hands now, as when I have any excess, just the tops of my hands. I don't know why I didn't do that before. My dermatologist is a big proponent of that and always tells me that. And I finally started doing it and I thought, why haven't I done that all this time? So that's something we should all probably be doing. So as you can tell, I'm in love with this very, very innovative skincare brand. I would encourage you guys, try it, give it 30 days. You'll be blown away. And if you have any doubt, read even half, even a quarter of the reviews, and you will know what I'm talking about. And they are legit. So fantastic. Thank you guys. And I'm going to be reporting back on my thoughts on the moisturizer very, very soon. And this is twice a day that you're going to use this. Let's see. Morning and night, massaging into skin with an upward motion. We always need to be doing that.